The auroras have been spiritually and culturally significant to all of humankind from the beginning of time. I think a lot of people know there's a great geomagnetic storm happening right now. So here I am in Las Vegas getting ready to photograph it out at Red Rock Canyon. Give you a sneak peek of my foreground right now. I was lucky enough that there was another geomagnetic storm about a year and a half ago in May of 2024 that I managed to take this photo over Lake Mead. It's crazy that there's auroras as far south as Las Vegas happening right now. But, you know, these stories surrounding the aurora obviously predate the scientific knowledge. And I think those are so much more fascinating. You know, they really tell the story of humankind and spirituality and who we are as people, and all the people of the North, whether it's northern North America or Scandinavia or Russia, or, you know, even, of course, people that see the southern auroras. They all have these stories that, you know, vary. There's similarities and differences. You know, for example, the Inuit people are spread all across the north of North America. So a lot of them prescribe to the belief that the auroras, the lights, are their ancestors in the sky playing a game of ball, and the ball is the skull of a walrus. Versus you actually get some Inuit people that are, you know, off on the islands that believe the reverse, that it's a spirit of a walrus playing with a human's head as a skull. Or the human skull as a ball. You get the Algonquin people, who I believe is part of their creation story, that their hero goes off into the auroras. The Cree people also have their own beliefs. The Dene people have their own beliefs. I think it's the Dene that believe, you know, that it's the spirits of different creatures, particularly the caribou. But, you know, a lot of them associate the Northern Lights as actually being part of that land of the dead, that it's where the ancestors go, and it's the ancestors just dancing in the skies, putting on this show for us. There's some fun beliefs too. You know, some say that you should never whistle at the auroras, that it's dangerous, that it invites the lights to come down and slice your head off. Of course, you get kids of those cultures that will go out and sort of, you know, play chicken with the auroras and see who's brave enough to whistle at them the longest. And yeah, so people that say it's dangerous to look at them at all, that it's a bad omen. Some people that actually say the reverse, that it's for healing. But regardless, you know, cultures since the beginning of time have been attaching their spirituality and their identities and who their people are to these lights we see in the sky, regardless of what we know now to be geomagnetic activity. I don't think it being geomagnetic activity negates somebody's spirituality or cultural beliefs. And that's the part that I really try to spend time thinking about on a night like tonight.